For me, standing up now is not easy, but mother stood up quickly and straight and immediately. And I go, wow, she's older than I am, 6 years older than I am, but I can't do that easily. So I thought mother is a stronger, even though she's older. And then at the end of the whole program, she started walking off stage by herself. Usually Yenanim is there to assist, but mother just got up and started walking off the stage by herself. And then Yenanim quickly came to escort her. But True Mother's help and the way she speaks is so clear and powerful. And she's not hesitating in her words. She's not, she doesn't mispronounce words. They're very clear, very articulate. It shows that her mental, emotional capability is still like a young girl. And she has that passion. It's the passion that keeps her alive. Surely, and one of her passions is, reaching out to Christianity. As I'm working on this project, two ideas I would like to share with you. One is the importance of understanding Jesus's essence. Mother's talking about that. And I realized if we believe, as Christians have been taught theologically, what Mother calls the human understanding of Jesus, if we believe that Jesus was destined to die on the cross, that was his destiny, that his purpose to come was to die on the cross, then when we look at the cross, the only thing we see is a dead body or a dying body, because that was his heart. He was to die on the cross. He's dying on the cross. Okay, let's be grateful. Mother's asking us not to look at the body, but to look at his heart. What did Jesus want to accomplish? Because that was on the cross also. What was his passion in his heart? What did he speak about when he first started, his public ministry? Repent, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And Christians believe that the kingdom comes with the cross, but that can't be, because at the end of Jesus' ministry, he chastises the scribes and Pharisees. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, you shut the kingdom. So just before Jesus is going to be crucified, the kingdom is shut. So that means Jesus is not just trying to build a spiritual kingdom. The kingdom that was shut was the kingdom that Jesus wanted to build, the seed that he wanted to plant during his lifetime on earth. And that was in his heart. And Christians can't see that because all they see is the body of Jesus on the cross. So Mother's asking us to teach the Christians about the essence of Jesus. That the only begotten Son should not have been alone, right? She says, should not have been alone. And that means we need to use, wisdom, but we also need to teach Christians. Jesus came really to build God's kingdom on earth, plant the seed of God's kingdom. Well, God works by principles. He wanted the kingdom in the Garden of Eden. You needed a man and a woman. And in order to have that kingdom on earth at any time, you need a man and a woman. That's the pattern that God has set, because that man and woman will then embody God's logos, God's heart, God's image, imago Dei, and then God can work with that, begin to spread that. So God needs one foothold, one plant, and that's the true parents. There must be a first man and a first woman, a first begotten son and a first begotten daughter. And then the seed of true parents and the lineage of true parents can be planted. And this is what Mother's asking us to share. Let me leave it there because we've got a lot to hear. And really, there's one other point, but maybe that's enough for now. I appreciate so much the support that President Hori is giving in this project. And I look forward to sharing more I have on the strategy I would like to share with our leadership and see how we can work together to make this really effective. And that was one other point, is we saw Dr. Julius's report about the CheonBo victors, region by region. And I'm thinking maybe if one couple is already successful in their CheonBo, they can help other couples, not only, just getting, spiritual children, but even financially. And if that's what's blocking that couple, then maybe it can reach out in that area. Those who have the means and the capability to do that, so that we can really, Mother wants no one left behind. So this might be a way, it's just a suggestion, but my wife and I have done that, and I think it's a good opportunity to help, if we have the means, and if things work out that way. But so it's just a suggestion, so that we should all reach CheonBo victors that True Mother's asking for. So thank you again, President Hori. Thank you for your support and guidance. President Hori gave a wonderful message, and he actually he is a very effective educator. I'll share with you one other thing from his Sunday sermon. Maybe most of you listened to that, but the thing that struck me the most was the analogy. If you teach by analogy, it's very powerful. Not just teach directly, but by analogy. And he talked about, if you have only one eye, then you don't have the depth of vision. You know, you can't tell how far something is away, and you need two eyes. But he said, what if you've used only one eye and then you cover both eyes, and then suddenly you uncover the other eye? At least in the beginning, it will be blurry and you won't be able to see so well. So it takes some time for that eye to adjust. And so he said, but if you have both eyes and they're both open, Mother's asking us to open the other eye. We've looked at, human history and the providence of restoration, really centering on more of a masculine element. And Mother's now saying, well, there's a feminine element to this whole providence as well. And we need to kind of open the other eye. And then President Hori says, you see better with two eyes, you hear better with two ears, you work better with two arms. Try washing the dishes with one hand. That was, wow, we're gonna do that. Okay. And then he said two legs. And then in the end he had the real point he wanted to make. And we need two parents. We need a fatherly love, which Father has given to us, and we need a motherly love, which True Mother is giving to us. They're different in nature. They're not competing with each other. They complement each other. And we are so lucky to have both of them. And so now that Father has had his successful lifetime, we look to help to support Mother in her successful mission, because we want both of our parents to be successful ultimately in the end. So thank you again for this time together. I look forward to the testimonies and more sharing afterwards. Thank you. My wife is here. Maybe she's here. Teresa, are you here?
Yes, I'm
She's
here.
in Chicago. Oh, do you have a video?
Yes, it's on.
Oh, I have to. Okay. Let's see. My wife is there. See if you can find her. There she is. She's in Chicago with our granddaughter. They're together. Hello, Anna.
Hello.
Yeah, you're with Omi, huh?
Yeah.
Do you want to say hi to everybody in Asia Pacific?
Hello.
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 Do you want to say something, Teresa?
I just want to greet President Hori and all leaders, all CheonBo victors, CheonBo challengers, and all brothers and sisters. And we have received so much wonderful spiritual inspiration lately. And we really want to unite with True Mother and accomplish what she wants us to accomplish. God bless you. Thank you.
I'll just add that my wife is the happiest she's ever been when she's with the grandchildren. I can say that. She was so excited to go there, so happy to be there. And Anna is happy to have her grandmother. She wakes up early. It's quite early. I think it's like 6 o'clock or so in the morning there in Chicago. And just to be with them during this time. So this is the joy of life. Just before you go to the spirit world, you have all of this love that you just receive. And it's the best way to go to the spirit world, in the love of your parents or your children and grandchildren. So it's a wonderful thing that our true parents have given to us. Thank you.
Thank you very much to our Chuniwan, the chairman of our Heavenly Asia Pacific, to our Dr. Robert and Tita Tricia Kito. Truly, you are always our joy and our inspiration, especially looking our third generation. It really give us so much hope and so much mind for the future. So thank you for your very beautiful and wonderful opening words. again as we welcome everyone for this 103rd special CheonBo meeting. And before we proceed, we would like now also to recognize. Now we really missed him so much, our regional president of our Heavenly Asia Pacific. Let's recognize our president, Masaichi Huri, who's now with us in this Zoom meeting tonight. Thank you. Greet our President Huri. Good evening, President Huri. And to move on with the best practices, actually, they are also one of the very few couples now of three generations living together. And they are now the couple of a Filipino and a Japanese couple and staying in Japan. And they're going to share the best practices. And hopefully, we can also hear some few words from their daughter-in-law later also after the presentation. So without further ado, let us all welcome the couple, the family of our William and Shoko Enriquez. Let's welcome them with our virtual.
Hello, Robert and Mrs. Also our beloved president, our vice presidents, Dr. Julius Maliknim and Reverend Ronis Dusta. Of course, to our esteemed chair, Dr. Jimmy Vergara and Ate Shirley, and to all national family members, a pleasant evening. Truly, this is a pleasant evening to see the third generation from our Dr. Robert Kittel. So tonight, we will be sharing to you our journey after we become CheonBo Victor family. Here with my grandson also, and also our daughter-in-law, my wife. And before we will share our video, I would like to ask our daughter-in-law to say something. Okay? You must consider Aisatsu.
こんばんは。この度、突然なんですけど、挨拶させてもらいます。中辻恵美子です。
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you very much. And now we will watch the video record of our short testimony tonight. Thank you very much.
Alisin na sa spotlight na. Ay, remove ko na. Kasi ulit-ulit.
Good evening, everyone. I am William Balboa Enriquez, and I would like to share to you this evening our second phase testimony after we become CheonBo Victor family. Next slide. We are a three-generation family. My wife's name is Shuko Nakatsuji. He is working as a grandma missionary. Our grandson, Masahiro, will be 3 years old this coming April 9, 2024. And Imiko-san is our daughter-in-law. Before she was blessed to our elder son, she was working in Cheonjeonggong as
Good evening.
a staff together with some Japanese second generation, and he worked there for 5 years, serving our true mother. Mitsimasa is our elder son, who is presently working in Honda Cars company. And Michitaka is a graduate of computer science in Tokyo Metropolitan University and is working in Tokyo as freelancer employee. Okay. So how did we raise up our 43 couples? It is through our continuous meeting with them. It so happened that after the pandemic, I cannot go back to the Philippines. So instead, the spiritual children of Shukusan, my wife, is the one we are following up until they have also become CheonBo Victor family. The first one is the Honorable Shinitsi and Jongkuhama, who is in another local church here in Miken. Her husband is a retired fisherman, and Jongkuhama is a leader of one of the local church here in Miken. Next is Honorable Sigo and Isako Toda. The husband is a company manager uh, of producing car parts of Toyota company, while his wife Isako Tuda is also a leader in one of the local church here in Yeke. And the third one is Honorable Mingi Yu and his wife, Japanese wife Itsuyu Yu. And they have their greetings for us tonight.
Hello, my name is Mingi Yu.
Hello, hi, my name is Etsuyo. I'm Williamson's wife's spiritual children.
Shoko-san.
Shoko-san, yes.
We are living in Kodiak, Alaska, where lot spiritual events happen with the true parents, and such an important position, a location of God's providence. We became a CheonBo family in 2019, and we really understood the Heavenly Parents' heart to liberate hell in the spiritual world and hell on this earth. The true Father understood the same way. The true Father himself, substantial, sacrificial position to restore this world and bring up the goal for the future humanity. And we know that we are children of true parents, and true parents give us a position of blessed family and new heavenly child Messiah position. That is such a significant and blessed position for all our ancestors and our tribe. And we understand that our position is connected to past, present, and future. That our position is such to liberate all our ancestors of 8 lines of 430, and also indirect ancestors, and also that the spirit that is have resentment toward our ancestors. So we are the only one who solve this problem as the authority of the tribal Messiah. We're truly grateful that we could do with such a blessing of God and true parents. And we understand that true mothers set up all Cheongsimons all over the world, bringing all these spiritual solutions for our ancestors and to become the citizen of Cheonil-gu. We are so glad to share this short message with you. I cheer for all of you to become victorious CheonBo family. And God bless you. Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Thank you very much. Now, when we in 2020, when we come home from Korea to Japan, there was a pandemic. and I was worried on how we can be able to create programs and activities for our HTM tribes. But God is so kind, and true parents help us to find a way on how we can be able to educate our tribe. It so happened that during that time, our HTM coordinator, Dr. Jimmy and Shirley Vergara, are hosting an evening devotion. So I was able to send some of my STM tribe members to participate in that uh, evening program, the evening devotion in the Philippines. So some of them attended, and also with the help of Pastor Ernie Liano, who is conducting series of HGLTP, Hudyong Leadership Program for OHCM tribe. So I was happy to send, I happened to send one of my spiritual children in my tribe, because some are not really connected to me, even though they receive a blessing. But there is only one who is always communicating with me. And so through her, I was able to reach out to other members of my tribe. So she attended the HJLTP, and then through the help of Sister Rose and Gina Quasito, he was able to survive in spite of her uh, low internet connection, and also her poor signal in Bantayan Island, the island of Cebu. So he became the central person whom I can negotiate and relate to, in order that I mobilize the rest of my tribe. Next, please. So the first initiative I made was that I purchased hundreds of true mothers' autobiography, and then I let her contact other of her friends in barangay health worker to help him distribute the books. And through that, I was able to connect to the rest of my STM tribe members. So since some of tribe members are also Purok leaders, I decided to help them in their Purok activities. So before that, I would like to explain what is Purok, no? Because maybe some of our international members here could not understand what is Purok. This is a small unit in a barangay. Just like in a city, there are so many barangays, small units, barangay. So this Purok is a small unit in barangay. So I help them, I encourage them to engage in beautification project in their barangays, in their Purok. Other programs that I initiated in order to mobilize them is the food feeding program. I explain to them the value of food. I tell them that food is love. So if you wanted to love your Purok members, you need to give them food. So I help them initiating this food program, food giving program. So they have to give packs of rice, including some canned goods like sardines, ligo, ne? Okay. And then in order to help them maintain their health, I encourage them to participate in some health and wellness program, which is like this one, a Zumba practice, because there is a Zumba practice in their barangays. So some of them participated, but some could not. And then how I educated this tribe members is only through this giving of Truma's book, because I could not be there to give them guidance or conduct some kind of lectures, divine principle lectures. So instead, this is the way, give them books. So they were inspired, but there are some who suggested that if there is a Tagalog version, it's much better because some of them actually could not really understand deep English. So next slide, please. Oh, this is already the last slide. So actually, in my HTM tribe in northern Cebu, I happened to meet one of the gold medalists in the nearby Purok in my HTM mission area. He is a one-odor who become a a gold medalist in not only in national tournament but also in international tournament, and he is from Bantayan. He is the niece of my spiritual trinity, Jan Santillan. So I am communicating with him if we can initiate Tong Ilmodo for my tribe, because I was thinking that True Mother is at this time he is focused on educating the youth, especially the second, third generation. So I contacted my tribe members, the BSW, Barangay Net Worker, and tell them to to survey or what's this to I wanted to know to survey how many youths were there in that barangay. And they told me that there are more than 100 youths in my barangay. So I proposed to them that we will conduct Tong Ilmodo training for the purpose that we can reach out to the youth and we can educate them. So I was already negotiating with our Tong Ilmodo officers in the Visayas, and hopefully by school vacation this year, we can start our Wanwado, our Tong Ilmodo training in my STM tribe. There are still so many plans I have, but I am limited because I cannot be there. But actually, when I was still in Cebu, I have a plan to open a UPE Peace Embassy Extension Office in my hometown in Danau City, because my hometown, Danau City, is where the traditional politicians reside, like the Dutertes, the Garcia, and also the godfather of that place is Durano, who is closest to the president, late President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. So I hope that I can push through with this plan so that we can reach out not only to the barangays but also to the politicians, retired politicians from that place. And then also, besides this, I have also in mind that we have to build a mega church in northern Cebu, preferably maybe in Bugo City, which is far from Cebu City. And I noticed that this Bugo is very potential for HTM witnessing also. And so if we can have the mega church in Bugo City, we can reach out to the people of that place, and we can also
Oh, sorry.
engage some of our elders who are residing from that place to do HTM mission. And besides that, I am thinking that we have to uh, connect or to be in line with the present providence, which is the Song Simon providence. So if you can have a mega church in Bugo, then we can make a Song Simon prayer hall. And we will to start some kind of liberation program, at the same time tribal messiah program. So anyway, these are just some of my future plans while I am here in Japan. But hopefully, with God's grace, through parents' guidance, we can push through this. Especially this Peace Embassy, this is a very nice place. The location is very, how do you say? Very nice place actually. And this is a glass. This is made of glass. No, the surroundings are glass. And then if we have the holy ground actually in this place, Danau City. And if you look at the right side, you can see the holy ground. And when you look at the front side, you can see the wide sea, which can help you uh, spiritually to be calm and peaceful. So anyway, maybe in the future we can make it. And by this time, this is all for now I can share. And lastly, I would like to share to you. To finish my testimony, I would like to share some words from our true parents. It is said here that as CheonBo, we are the heavenly fortunes and the source of abundance and joy of Heavenly Parent here on earth, which we in turn share to others. We are the vessels whom heaven will pour out the heavenly treasure, and we have to be ready to catch it so that we have something to share and distribute to others who are waiting with heavenly Jongsong. And the other one, it is said here that, however, our mission doesn't stop after becoming victorious CheonBo couples. We have to continue moving forward by raising 43 couples in our HTM tribe to become CheonBo as well. After these 43 CheonBo couples become CheonBo victors, we also have to help them raise 43 until we can make all our 430 couples in our HTM tribe become a CheonBo family. So once again, thank you very much and have a pleasant evening, everyone.
Thank you very much to our Honorable William and our Mrs. Shoko Enriquez for that wonderful testimony and for that best practices for this evening's meeting. We are so glad to see you and also your family joining us this evening. Thank you again to our Honorable William and Mrs. Shoko Enriquez for that wonderful presentation. So at this point, we would like to invite our IUISP President of our Heavenly Asia Pacific, our President Ronnie Sudustat, to give his reflection on this guidance for this evening. So let's welcome our Reverend Ronnie Sudustat for his reflection.
Annyeonghaseyo. Sawadee. Good evening to everyone who are present here today. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to everyone. And I am so privileged to share my reflection po and some message for the testimony tonight. Before that, may I ask Julina to share some photos to everyone? I want to, with so much happiness in my heart, I want to report the following activities that has been done in the past few days. As you know, President Modi is right now here in the Philippines, and to our happiness po, finally, after a period of time, we could welcome the new president of the Blessed Children Organization in the Philippines, Mr. Hiroto Lingayan. And I'm so happy about, this very great news that we have. Next photo. I also would like to share to everyone great news about the Philippines. We are welcoming the first um, Honolulu, Heavenly Top Gun missionaries. These three, they are from Korea. They graduated the last week of workshop of our Heavenly Top Gun. And then right now they are in the Philippines. We had our welcoming ceremony with them in our Sunday service, and then they offer a very heartfelt, sentiment song to all of us. We can see the sincerity and also their faith and then their love for Heavenly Parents, especially for our two mothers, overflowing with how they speak and how they give us an offering song. Next photo, please. Also, in the afternoon, President Hori had a meeting with many second generations in around Metro Manila and the nearby provinces, and around more than 40 of our youth gathered in our headquarters, received a messages and also a close encounter with our regional president. It's a moment of receiving so much inspiration from this gathering. Uh, do we still have photo? Yeah, and of course, I just want to share a big inspiration because this year we had our 100% passing rate. There are three in the Heavenly Asia Pacific who apply for the UPA, Universal Peace Academy Sanmon course, and all of them three passed. We have our 100% passing rate po. I think heaven is really blessing our Heavenly Asia Pacific with so much heavenly fortune as far as our youth providence is concerned. Thank you so much, Julina. Um, these are overwhelming news from the front line that you can hear. Not just them, but actually there are many more Yojon stories, and there are many more stories of breakthroughs and fighting of our youth providence in the different nations in Asia Pacific. Hopefully later on we could receive many reports and news from our youth in the different nations as well. Thank you so much. Moving on, I would want to share my reflection on the testimony of our Tito William and Tita Choco, who are now. For many who do not know, Tito William is one of the pioneer in the Philippines. He pioneered the San Pablo, Laguna, I was told. And Tito that having that kind of experience, being able now to be in Japan after some times of not being in the front line. And once again, you can find yourself in joyful experience while still working for our heavenly parents and parents. Thank you so much. I had the privilege of working or meeting your son, Michimasa, because when he studied English in our IPSC. At the time, I was the director of our ESL, English as a Second Language in IPSC. And I had a day-to-day encounter with Michimasa. And I'm so happy that, after this course, he went to Korea and became one of the volunteer staff of our CheonBo Heaven and Earth Training Center. It was so surprised. And then after that one, I was so surprised also that because while in IPS, I asked him what he wants to be. And he said he wants to work, he loves car. And when I know that he's working with a car brand, Toyota, or a car brand in Japan, and I was so happy, looking at our second generations in a stable, finding his beautiful spouse, and build his own family, working together with you. I'm so happy po. He's one of the able type second generation that I could meet. Maybe he's not in the front line right now, but I know and I could understand how we understand and sympathize and love our heavenly parents and true parents. They gave the type second generation and being able to understand true parents' heart while looking at their parents, and if they could also understand the course of Tito William and maybe Tita Shoko in their life of faith, then everything is there. Um, Tonight, you have shown to us that um, I'm so thankful for the elders like you because you'd be able to give to us a tradition of loving true parents, a tradition of uniting with true parents, whether we are in the 1980s, whether we are in the 1990s, or even right now that we are in 2024, or even in the midst of pandemic. There are no past and present in loving your parents. From your heart, and from your life of faith of really serving our true parents at the time of your prime. You know, when you were so young, and then right now that you are not so much old, but a bit senior citizen. But still, your passion and your heart for the Providence and for true parents is there. Thank you so much for showing our younger generation a tradition of not giving up, a tradition of always aligning to heavenly parents and true parents. I think that's the biggest takeaway and the biggest inspiration that I received. The fact that I had encounter with your son, with your children, I know how much precious how much you raise up the precious sons and daughters of our heavenly parents and true parents. Thank you so much for showing that to us. Hopefully po, we could have more and more second generation who will pioneer or who will go the way of witnessing or the way of pioneering as much as you did when you were young. And this time po, we could know that true mother, once again, is stealing our culture, is stealing our younger generation. True mother is showing to us that we have future, that in this time, you know, due providence is not neglected. And I think it's the right calling to answer to the mother's calling right now to really prepare our second generation to undergo the way of Formula Course, to undergo the way of witnessing, and to undergo and prepare our younger generation for the Heavenly Top Gun course. And I'm so thankful po because we have elders to look at right now that no matter what happened, you are there. And no matter what happened, our love for true parents is not it's not just in the past, it's not just in the present, but even in the future, we can devote. You know, maybe sometimes we are not always in the front line. Sometimes we can rest a bit, or if we have a different calling, but it's not an excuse to really become a combo victor. Thank you so much, Tito William and Tita Shoko, for showing us that way of loving heavenly parents and true parents. Kamsahamnida, everyone, and good evening to all of you. Arigato gozaimasu.
Thank you very much, our IYSP President of our Heavenly Asia Pacific, Reverend Ronnie Sudusta. Thank you again for that wonderful report, especially coming from our youth sector. Really, they are our future generation for Vision 2025 to 2027. Thank you again, Reverend Ronnie Sudusta. So at this point, I think we are all set and we are all ready to receive our regional president of our Heavenly Asia Pacific. Brothers and sisters, let us put our hands together to welcome our President Masai Chikuri for his special message to each and every one of us. Let us welcome our President Puri.
Okay, good evening, all brothers and sisters, and the CheonBo families and breast families in all Asia Pacific, and also, centering on the Asia Pacific families. Now, the more than the participant beyond the Asia Pacific, so there's some participants from Japan or United States or some Korea and some other countries. So it's always looking at the CheonBo Victor's family. It's always so beautiful because after as times goes by, from the beginning, it's just in the case of beautiful NDK's family, at the first met the Philippine Philippine brother and Japanese sister. So so it's very, in the beginning, it's a lot of the cultural things, but both of them are very well trained in the traditional, the very strict training by true parents. And then based on the faith, life of faith, they come together and they beyond and any kind of the difficulty and some cultural the issue and some the issue of the language and way of thinking and the habit, and they overcome everything, and then the beyond the background they could born the three beautiful the children, and more than that now they again the second gen children very looks the filial because the eldest son the Michael he in my understanding he working at Cheonbon, so it's very it's so for Asia Pacific it's so proud of that. And then and also today the Emiko-san appeared and welcome to join our Asia Pacific family. So now you're also the part of the big family of Asia Pacific. So then the Enrique family became three generations of the vertically include every parents and true parents. It's already the 5 generation family, and then it still keep going on. Then also it's very typical. I mean, successful breast family always, I mean, grows the also not only vertical, it grows the horizontal relationship beyond the national border, or some the beyond some the even the border of continent. So I mean the love relationship actually it doesn't care who they are and where they live, because the artistic connection beyond all things. So naturally it grows beyond the national border and beyond the border of continent. Then eventually all the spiritual and also the physical, I mean the substantial, the lineage is spread out all over the world. So it's so, I mean, good to see that the Mrs. Shoko's spiritual children's family. It looks the Korean Japanese international couple lives in Alaska, and also they also achieved the CheonBo victory. So yeah, it and also especially for the nature as a nature of the Filipino family, the network is truly it's like worldwide. So more than it looks like Japanese. I mean the Filipino family spread out all over the world, and so it's naturally if we endure all kind of persecution or difficulties, then 10 years, 20 years, and 30 years, and finally we establish the worldwide family network in each CheonBo tribal. So then we truly we can proud of each one of families, each one of tribes is so precious, so great. So all kinds of the people, all kinds of nationality, all kinds of people actually entering the sphere of our tribe. So that means, I mean, we can say that we are following the footsteps of true parents. So then eventually the network of the heavenly tribal Messiah more and more will be increased. Then surely someday somebody, some great leader will appear. What I mean is to move the country, to move the world. Such a great, the great filial son and daughter will be appear eventually. So now our centering on true mother, we're gonna have last 16 months, the Johnson condition period. So since last May, I mean, already IHQ started 24 months the condition. But the first 8 months was just focused on the substantial church growth. But now we're entering the second 8 months Johnson period. So up to the end of September. So now we entering the second phase of the very important heavenly the providence. So it's actually it's a last part of the finishing up the old restorational history, because at last true mother we're gonna have an opening ceremony of Cheonil Sanctum, and whole Cheonwon-gun, whole Cheonwon Palace will be opened. So it includes the center of Cheonil-gu, and also some meeting place for the world leaders and head of states and the world level religious leaders meeting. And also, so it's like a diet or congress of the Cheonil-gu. And also, the mother's the office also will be there. And also the museum, of True Parents Life Museum. So we can visit there. So, and on the center of the at the center of the building, there's a Cheonil Sanctum. So this time I could attend, I could visit with True Mother's. True Mother allowed us to enter the Cheonil Sanctum. So we could watch we could take a look all the holy paintings of True Parents. That's a 14 special holy paintings. Actually, it's more than paintings, because it's covered up all the shell. So it's very traditional and special skill in the Korean art craft. So it's very special and unique. But it's so because of that, there's on the surface of the picture, there's all it's covered up all the shell, but it's a very various of colors. So it's not like shell. I mean, so it's the whole picture is actually the sparkling. Always in some any kind of degrees, it's some part is always the sparkling. So it's so beautiful, and all those the holy paintings is actually at the beginning of the first the first painting is the birth of true father and birth of true mother. So there, I mean, they appear separately, but rest of the picture is all true father and true mother always together, and also so entire picture shows the victory of true parents as one. So I mean, so truly, true mother, the finishing and fulfilling all the mission of true parents. So and also the more important thing is true mother is accomplish everything of every mission of restorational history in human being, and then finally he could establish the Cheonil Sanctum at Cheonpyeong Valley. So it is like, so I explained that it's almost like after the in the Bible is I mean the Moses after the Moses passed away in front of Canaan, then all Israel, then all the Israel people led by Joshua and Caleb, and they conquered Canaan, but still there's no king. So after the death of Joshua, again it get confused and get influenced the Canaan culture, and they lost their identity. Then again it took a long time of confusion and under the Palestinian people. So after that, again, finally, the King Saul stand, but after that, King David, and the successing the kingship from Saul and David, it was not peaceful at all. It's always the quarrel and the conflict between the former and latter. So, and also David to Solomon is again a lot of fighting among brothers. So all in case of the Israel history, it's the series of tragedies and the conflicts. So I mean, it's very difficult to follow that, and also it cannot be the good example of the life of faith. But still, I mean, somehow heavenly parents led all those the very messy situation toward to send the only begotten son. So whole the history is so, I mean, many sad story and difficult situation. It's always it continues. Then, but now what True Mother try to do is, I mean, from the Moses, the Songfa of Moses to establishing Holy Temple, it's more than 500 years. But now True Mother skipping all the process within 10 years. So, and also once they establish it, it's a not the, I mean, that holy temple is not just the symbol of Messiah. I mean, that holy temple, the Cheonbyo Sanctum, is actually the symbol of the Cheonji-in Chambumo. That means the word Cheonji-in Chambumo is very special meaning, because we have heavenly parents and also on heaven, and also we have true parents on earth. But Cheonji-in Chambumo means that the heavenly parents and true parents become one. So in one word, Cheonji-in Chambumo, then it shows the heavenly parents and true parents become one. So our Cheonbyo Sanctum actually represent that one. So the Cheonji-in Chambumo. So the heavenly parents and true parents become one on the Cheonbyo Sanctum. So that's a original place of the creation and love and blood lineage and all things come together. So when we enter the Cheonbyo Sanctum, the feeling is so special. So True Mother try to build such a place, and then the Cheonbyo Sanctum is not only for our own. I mean the small scale religion. I mean not like just some temple, holy temple for the one denomination. Actually, the heavenly parents, it contains all religion of humankind. So that's what True Mother tried to establish on earth. So then try to finalize all the providential restorational history of humankind. Then literally we start the new beginning of human being. So important thing is, I mean all human being, rest of the world is, I mean, now as you see, I mean, any country, there's no healthy country right now. So every country have an issue and deeply, I mean, struggle with some kind of sickness. So yeah, Russia at war, and EU also struggles because of the shortage of energy, because of the war, and also the immigrant issues. And China also, the economy is declining. Japan also, now the government is truly lost the popularity, right? Because always the Japanese the politicians try to save their own sake, but actually it appeared that there are so much betrayed Japanese people. So now the people doesn't believe in politicians. So it's a very it's just since Mr. Abe's assassination, just within 2 years, the Japanese government totally lost the popularity by people. And United States, as you see, I mean, now it's very, I mean, big battle, but between Democrats and Republicans. So all all country actually suffering and lost the hope, losing hope. So exactly, we have to establish that for Asia Pacific continent. Yeah, we have to focus how to establish the Asia Pacific Union, and the Asia Pacific Union should connect to Korea and Japan and United States. Then we shall liberate all the country and all the people. Then try to establish the heavenly Pacific civilization, centering on united Korea, heavenly Korea. So this is still it will be the long story, but now the true mother have to draw such a big picture. So her wish is honestly, I guess her wish is she's truly sincerely looking for the small needle. So I've heard the Dr. Kittel dreamed he found two golden needles. So yeah, I think he did. He accomplished his the mission. He became the even not the small needle. I mean, it's a golden needles. So he's so great. So even yeah. So not only successful as a missionary, even he became a filial. He succeeded to be the small needle for true mother as a couple. So that's so great. So I believe the next couple needle shall be the Jamie and Shari Belgara couple from Asia Pacific. So we have to be the needle. So the two mothers, the point is it's very difficult to find. So filial son and daughter is very difficult to find. That's the point. And also true mother, she never gave up, no matter what the circumstance is, and no matter nobody actually believe in true mother's teaching in the beginning, and also nobody understand the true meaning of, I mean, the true identity of true mother, who she is. For example, long time we just thought true mother is like a third the third figure of spouse of true father, but it's totally misunderstanding. So now we have to open both eyes. So the Dr. Kittel explained well, more than me. Dr. Kittel always praised me as a good educator, but actually he's a good, always he's a genius. To listen to me. He's always very carefully listen to me, and immediately he catches the point. Then he can explain more, more good explanation in English. So without Dr. Kittel, I'm almost like a kind of the handicapped person. So always Moses needs Aaron. So for me, the Dr. Kittel is like like a very righteous Aaron. So she cover up and more, and more genius to decorate, and then he can explain more my point. So I'm always thank Dr. Kito's the great cooperative attitude to me. Actually, his age is almost the father's age, but he's still showing good example of how to become one with central figure. So always that's a key. So it's not so easy. Actually, because always we have our own ways of thinking. So it's always I'm very admire our elders. Always it appears. How his or her life of faith is genuine. It appears its attitude toward central figure. That's always true. So when I was the church leader of Tokyo, the Shibuya Church, I'm very admired the Reverend Sudo. It's always sit in the very front of the seat every week, and he sit there, and some other honestly some other elders, it's always I can see their face, and then some of them try to say something, but they endure open their mouth, but always the Reverend Sudo is not searching the lacking point. So simply just he's so pure. He was so pure. Just receive and accept my sermon, then just receive the heavenly message through my sermon. Then always he conveyed his gratitude toward heavenly parents. So that's why so through the attitude I could learn a lot. So how when I getting older, what kind of elder shall be? And also I'm so the end of last year, the end of December, he passed away. So but I didn't attend his song for ceremony because I should be the Thailand for second gen workshop. So I offered prayer. So I told him, sorry, I can't attend your your song for ceremony, but instead I'm truly want to convey the who is the true mother, and how to see the true parents correctly. So again, I've been struggled, but I did we did the second gen workshop, and again then continue. The Dr. Kittel suggested me to develop the special education for Christian pastors about the only begotten daughter. So it also then connected to the true parents theology. So now the true mother is truly so then I wrote the letter to true mother. So the true mother very inspired, and then she invited Dr. Kittel. Then we have opened the hearing session with IHQ and whole continent president. Then IHQ, today IHQ called on me, and also they suggest. So please improve the lecture of Dr. Kittel, one rank up, so to the next level, and up to April. So for next Holy Wedding anniversary, the new version of Dr. Kittel's the lecture will be the gift to the our next offering to Mother. So in this way, I mean, true Mother truly wants to promote and true parents theology. So the spiritual and the truth, then the spiritual part is CheonBo prayer. So we've been emphasized that a lot. So please keep attend and please be involved with CheonBo prayer. And also the truth part is true parents theology. So the theological part is now we have 6 lectures by the professors in Chonshim Theological Seminary. Then more practical part, how to explain it to the Christian people. So that part is now we developing, centering on Dr. Kittel. So that please attend CheonBo prayer, and please offer the prayer for the Dr. Kittel. Please encourage, send energy to Dr. Kittel. So he have to develop his lecture, and through Mother also truly want to see that. So so one young second gen, the assistant pastor, have some opportunity to give his sermon on Sunday. Then through Mother, I mean, listen to the sermon. Then she's so impressed. Then now, so that lecture, that sermon was so simple and very easy to understand, and also the pastor's attitude also was very humble. So he was his second gen, so no need to speaking from above. So speaking for, I mean, as one of the family member. So true Mother truly liked that atmosphere. So true Mother invited all Korean pastor for 2 weeks workshop Cheonbyo. Then they already learned the true parents theology, but true Mother once again invited all Korean pastor and let them again to learn true parents theology. Then let them make their own their own sermon based on the true parents theology, like the young pastor. So true mother immediately upgraded. Gave him immediately true mother appointed him as a regular church pastor. So by one sermon is very. It's great hope for all young leaders. If they succeeded, just one sermon, he gonna be the big church leader. So it's truly important to understand the heart of true mother, and it's truly important to open our spiritual two eyes. Then they make it correct, but it doesn't mean that true father did mistake was not such things. So many people, some people, it's still, so there's the 3 to 4 kinds of people around true parents theology. So someone is still sticking on the old concept. So still the male-centered perspective. So from that perspective, or true mother try to change something, but actually it's wrong. So the other one is now it's a time of true mother. So just let us stand the true mother's side and let us line up the true mother. Then it's also a little bit too much humanistic way of thinking. So now true mother says something, so so just follow it. It looks good, but again, it's still I can say this is still, it's not a competition. It's not a matter of true mother is right, true father is wrong, or true father is right, true mother is wrong. Not such things. We need both. So that's why I take analogy. We need both eyes. Even brain. Actually, we have the brain also, the 2 parts, the right brain and the left brain. So, but as human being, how the brain function? Actually, the both brain, connected. So that's why the both brain, did the several different functions, but it well organized as one. So that's our brain. So actually, the precondition of both things is that eye also the 2, and hand also 2, even the nose hole also 2, but it's all connected and it's works together. That's a precondition of the pair system. So all 2 things have to work together, have to cooperate. It's not a competitive. It's not right hand and left hand is not compete. Then it's difficult. And left nose hole and the right nose hole, it's not compete. It's cooperate, works together. So this is all about parents. So we truly we have to open our spiritual eye and also the physical eye too. So now we have to, and now we should understand more profound understanding about true parents. It's a good opportunity to open our eyes, and after that, looking at our own situation, our family, the marriage. Then there are a lot of lot of points. We aware that a lot of points we have to repent actually, and we need to rethink, because we are so much narrow thinking. So we need more love. We need more forgive and more support our spouse. So after I realized that, I'm actually more and more, I feel my love towards my spouse is actually it's more more I can feel my love toward my wife is more developing. So so it's truly good to recognize the new way of new paradigm and new perspective is opening up now. So so for all brothers and sisters and all blessed families in Asia Pacific, truly I recommend. So please join CheonBo prayer and also the True Parents Theology Seminar. So we will be planned. So please attend. Then let us multiply the CheonBo challenges. So now True Mother sent beautiful and very capable and very special 3 sisters from Korea and Japan. So 3 the heavenly Top Gun missionaries. So the first batch of world missionary is the Dr. Kito. Then now after 50 years, the True Mother now send the new generation of world missionary. So that's a heavenly Top Gun missionaries. So they are very special and they are very wise and full of the motivated. So and eventually that course shall be the standard for all 2nd gen, 3rd gen, the 4th, and this is a new standard of our tradition. So so this is a great era. Long time ago, I truly tried to establish such a system, but it was difficult at that time. But nowadays, 20 years ago, a lot of 2nd gen struggled. but now there's still some 2nd gen is still struggle. But now the Hyojeongran generation, future generation, is so special. They're more dedicated than elder 2nd gens, and also I'm sure they're more pure than their parents. So it's literally they're the pure water. So we truly my wish is also we need send send all the 2nd gen and 3rd gen of Asia Pacific to that course. Then they truly become the hero and heroine of this era, and they're gonna save this world. So the True Mother is for now, it's the only hope for the world. So all human the effort will be in vain. Yeah, because I truly disappointed the Japanese government doesn't understand the human rights and the value of religious freedom. So they're almost like behaving like the communist, the totalitarianism. So even the Japan is one of the leading country in this world, but still there's many the great people and wise professors, so many religious leaders, but no one stand up and say something. So they're just quiet to protect their own position. So the human effort or the human power by human power, it's hopeless. So the only through mother's guidance, we can break through this desperate the situation. But already I can see a lot of hope through Heavenly Top Gun. So thank you again, and so we need keep invite the CheonBo challenges, and it's not just the donation matters. Truly the ideal of the HTM is so great. Yeah, just looking at the NDK's tribe. So for today, naturally we can build the worldwide the network, the worldwide family network. That's a heavenly tribe. So through that, we can establish heavenly kingdom on earth. So, and also we can say we are resembling the true parents. So thank you for NDK family, and please keep going that way, and always heavenly parents loves you and protects you. So always please be happy. So I love you all of breast families, and please keep your health and let us invite the more and more CheonBo challengers. So thank you for today. I love you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our President Masai Chihuri, for that very wonderful and very special message to each and every one of us, reminding once again, truly our true parents representative in our Heavenly Asia Pacific, reminding us once again the gift of our beloved true mother to each and every one of us, and that is Chong Shimwon. And second is the true parents theology, in which we have to learn, and also about the Heavenly Top Gun. We are so blessed to have them this time now in the Asia Pacific. And so I hope, Father, brothers and sisters, all of us, CheonBo families, let's do our best to really give joy and happiness and be aligned with our true mother's wish and her dream, so that we can fulfill Vision 2025 for this next year. So thank you again. Let's give our appreciation to our President, Masai Chihuri, for that special message. And so to give the closing remarks, we invite our national leader, our FFWP of Philippines. Let's welcome our Reverend Leo Angelo Halog for his closing remarks. Let's welcome him.
Dr. Jimmy. Good evening to all our beloved leaders, President Hari, Dr. Kitel, all our CheonBo families, our Blast families, brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for joining our 103rd CheonBo Monday Club. We are truly grateful to Heavenly Parent and True Parents for really giving to us also really President Hori in our region and also Dr. Kital. Through them, we can be able to understand more, actually easily, through Mother's words and guidance and through Mother's heart. So we are really grateful for their wisdom and truly, I think not only from Asia Pacific now are joining this CheonBo Club and even from other regions. I think all over maybe the world, in Asia really pioneered this one, and more and more Blast families now are connecting from all over the world, and I'm sure they are truly overwhelmed and truly inspired with all the guidance that we are receiving every Monday. Yeah, I'm really grateful to the family of our elder brother, our Kuya William, and Shoko-san, one of the elder Blast family, also from the country, and also they belong to the pioneering elders in the Philippines. So we are really happy to see now also three generation living together. Yeah, we've known their son, the eldest son Michimasa, because he came to the Philippines. And yeah, as what Reverend Ronnie mentioned a while ago, Michimasa was really very humble and really very able type second generation, and he worked also in Cheonjonggung for I don't know several years, and I heard his wife also worked in Cheonjonggung this time. So I really feel this family truly they are very close to our beloved true parents, and we could see how close they are, their family. And President Hori mentioned not only three generations, including true parents and heavenly parent, already five generations. So truly, these are the fruit of the work. True parents, we are actually really the fruit of our beloved true parents, especially now our CheonBo families. They are really the pride of our beloved true parents. So I really hope we'll do our best to encourage more our blessed families to really join in this Monday CheonBo Club, and they will going to really understand and be more connected to our beloved true mother. So yeah, this time we are really reflecting a lot with the words and guidance of our beloved true mother, especially through President Hori's sharing. Also in our country, we are happy this time. President Hori just came and we received so much actually in the Philippines. President Hori really shared to us really through mother's heart. So we are also really reflecting a lot, and especially this time after a lot of challenges and difficulties. Mother mentioned that already, like she found the needle that she's really looking for, and she found that especially to the young generations, our second and third generations. Uh, yeah, so also I'm thinking our beloved Dr. Kital, when they were sent, truly the young generations are really the hope of our beloved true parents. Most of us here, Dr. Kital mentioned last night, he asked the one missionary. He said same with the missionary before when he was sent. He was 24 years old, and most of our elders now here actually you were witness in your college time. So truly we can see that truly the young generations are truly the hope of heavenly parent and true parents. Most of us here, most of you here, our elders, you were in your younger years when you made your commitment, and especially from our true parents, our true father, our true mother, from their young age, they already made their commitment. So I realized when young people really make their commitment to true parents, truly they invest everything, truly amazing things they can accomplish, and especially this time when we truly unite with our beloved true mother. So I really pray that all of us can truly unite deeply with true mother's heart, and truly invest and truly accomplish what heaven and really true mother wanted us to fulfill. And I'm sure through unity with true mother, we can all be victorious. So once again, thank you very much. And I really pray for all our blessed families, CheonBo families, that can truly receive Heavenly Parent and true parents' love and blessings. Kamsahamnida. Thank you very much po.
Thank you very much, our national leader of our FLWPU Philippines, for that closing remarks. So with that, and before we finally conclude our meeting for this evening, we would like to give some few reminders and announcements as we have entered this month of March. So this time, we would like to remind once again. First is the special donations, still for those blessed families who were not able to give their special donation in support for the celebration of True Parents' birthday and the 11th anniversary of CheonBo Foundation. Still, we have a few days to go, particularly in the Philippines, that will be on March 8, 2024. So let's offer our donation so that with this, then Heavenly Parent and True Parents, Heaven will give us more blessings by offering our donation. So, and we have the upcoming 16th PCLZ Online Fellowship Empowering Youth for Compassionate Service. That will be on March 12, 2024. That is Tuesday, 1 p.m. Bangkok time, 2 p.m. in Manila time, and 5 p.m. in Sydney. This is going to be for all of us, for us to enjoy in this very important gathering, and especially for us to invite as well our religious leaders to be part of this PCLC. And it will be Reverend Daniel Meadow, a pastor of FWPU, and Victoria, Australia, and Dr. Johari Bindoy, the Bishop of the Evangelical Bishops Conference of the Philippines, are going to be our speakers. So please let us register and be a part of this PCLC online fellowship. And also of our Cheongshimwon Night Prayer Vigil that is connected directly at Cheongshimwon, Korea every Monday to Friday. We are now on our 986 Cheongshimwon, and we're very close to the 1,000 times. So let us do our best to encourage everyone, all our blessed families and brothers and sisters from Asia Pacific to join at least once a week, at least every Friday, where the whole world are joining together, because this is the place where we can meet the office of our true Father, where our prayers are going to be recognized and heard by heaven. So let's do our best to participate and join in this Cheongshimwon prayer vigil every night. And the next couple will be our Honorable Dr. Alan Cadano and Chemi Cadano. They are one of our elders also is going to give their testimony and best practices. And one of their second generations also become a CheonBo. So we're going to hear also the testimony by next Monday. And then on the yellow parts, then we have invited our young people also. Young yellow colors. These are the schedules for our young generations, second generations, to give also their testimony. So we look forward that more of our young people will also give the testimonies. We can listen to them. So please invite once again all our blessed families, brothers and sisters in your tribe to attend our weekly CheonBo family meeting. And we would like to remind once again to all those couples who have already shared their testimonies and best practices to please send us your videos and the script of your testimonies, because we are now compiling all the CheonBo victors practices so that we can put this together in a book, and we are going to share this to everyone, and hopefully we can offer this to our Asia Pacific and to our beloved true parents. So thank you, and again to all the brothers and sisters who are continuously supporting and making our program continuous, to Mr. Robert Mendoza and Sister Verna Caballero for their star sender, and to all the brothers and sisters. So please don't forget to support as well our program. Thank you, and good night to everyone. So please let us invite the couple of our Honorable Leopoldo Oba to lead us in the closing prayer. Let us welcome, invite our elder brother, Honorable Leopoldo Oba, for his closing prayer.
Opo.
Please unmute. Okay, brothers and sisters, please join me in my prayer. Our dear Heavenly Parent, and our beloved true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, with deep gratitude, we thank you so much that we gathered once more tonight in this platform, the Heavenly Parent, Holy Community, Asia Pacific region, and listen to one of the victories of our CheonBo family, Honorable William Enriquez. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for all the learnings through their best practices and with the precious guidances of our esteemed Asia Pacific leaders. Heavenly Parent, please let this platform be a venue of continuous learning for us all as we are building your kingdom of heaven here on earth. A mission that true Father have entrusted to us through the leadership of our beloved true Mother here on earth at this time. Heavenly Parent, we want to pray for the victory of the entrance ceremony at the Cheonwon Palace and at the Chunil Sanctum next year. Although there are still many blessed families and brothers and sisters still wondering about this truth. But thank you, Heavenly Parent, for enlightening us through our leaders regarding the complete essence of your will, especially the providence of the only begotten daughter. Heavenly Parent, from now on, we need to learn how to look at our true parents working together and not separating them. We can only do this, Father, when we use our both eyes to see better your viewpoint, your will, and your concept for true mothers, the only begotten daughter. Thank you, Heavenly Parent, that our beloved true mother is not giving up on us. Thank you, true mother, for creating this holy community that allowed us, brothers and sisters from different races, religious background, different cultures, to come together in your loving embrace. Heavenly Parent, please continue to bless our beloved true mother with good health and longevity of life, together with all our leaders closely working in your providence, so that true mother could bring victory in the closure of your providence of restoration on this earth. We also pray, Father, for the good health of our brothers and sisters that are here today, and to our CheonBo challengers who will soon be CheonBo victors. I pray, Heavenly Parent, to please receive on your altar these victories of our CheonBo family, William Enriquez tribe. I pray and report this in our names, Paul and Chiumi Oba, a blessed center family of Chunilguk. Adieu. 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 Thank you very much, our Honorable Poldo Oba, for that very moving prayer. So before we finally close our meeting for this evening, let us also express our thanks and our gratitude to our Heavenly Parents by offering our bow to Jin Champo Manimke, CheonBo, and to express our gratitude to our leaders, to our President Masachi Huri. Thank you very much, President Huri, to our CheonBo Chairman, Dr. and Mrs. Robert and Tita Tricia Quito, to all our CheonBo families in Asia Pacific and all different parts of the world. Thank you very much for joining with us for this evening, and we look forward to see you all by next week. So let us open our camera for our group picture taking. So let us show our beautiful smile for this commemorative photo. Can we all say, are we all ready to show our beautiful and smiling faces? And everybody say, Abuji,
아버지,
어머니, 사랑해요. And Vision 2027, Songi, Songi, Songi. Thank you, everyone. Kapungka. Sarangyo. Thank you
kita.
so much. Thank you, brothers and sisters all over the world. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Good night.
God bless.